Thoth, the God of wisdom, guides my path through the desert of my soul. The sands of time shift and swirl as I search for truth and meaning. Marked by the eye of Horus, I see the secrets of ancient Egypt. The pyramids hold the key to unlocking my inner power. I am a mystic, a shaman of the unknown. I dance between worlds, I am not alone. With every step I awaken my soul and embrace the power within me. I dive deep into the unknown and discover my true purpose. The spirits of my ancestors guide my way as I journey through the stars. I am connected to all that is, and my heart sings with all belong.
Look at what we got here. This is a very hard matchup for me to figure out. I can see either of them honestly winning 100%. Because Neil Magny is always a threat. Everybody knows that. And you play with his game, he's going to get you. If you play Michael Morales' game, he's probably going to get you. They're very similar in that kind of style of fighting. Alright, so Neil Magny, the vet, the history, 37 years. 7 years old. That's what I meant. 37 years old. KO, TKO, submission, decision. He does it all, folks. He wins, he loses, but he doesn't go away. He stays in the top 15. Alright? So there's that. Stays in the top 15. Win, lose. He doesn't go away. He's amazing. He's great. Michael Morales here, coming up, 25-year-old. So there's a 12-year difference. That's a lot of years. So in my feeling, I feel like Michael Morales could replace Neil Magny. Like, as far as potential and where he's at right now in his life, and Neil Magny where he is, like, this could be a handing over the torch, right? Like the great handing over his torch to this gentleman to go out and see if he can become a UFC champion. I don't know, but we'll see. You know, maybe that's just the wrestling WWE fan in me that's coming out. KO, TKO, submission, decision. He has it all as well, but his submissions aren't on the more rounded side of win-loss. His is on the more bottom, like one time it happened. You know what I mean? Like, it may never happen again. It may happen in this fight. Who knows? But here's your fighters. Let's get into it. What you came here for? Okay. Neil Magny. August 3rd, 1987. A Leo from Brooklyn, New York. 6'3", 80-inch reach. Michael Morales. June 24th, 1999, a Cancer from Ecuador. 6 foot, 79-inch reach. I think Michael Morales wins, but let's get into the cards here. Neil Magny has 10 of diamonds. Lack of change in business affairs and no escape from debts and obligations. Lazy, peaceful, enjoyable time. Michael Morales has 6 of clubs. Expansion of life and abundance, transformation of love, life, or family. Neil has 10 of diamonds as well, so it's just the same thing again because it's the same Mercury period. Michael Morales has an 8 of hearts though on his planetary ruling card, making money with business and love, success, money power is strong, abundance with social aspects. So right now it's kind of leaning on Michael's side. Long range, we have change of lifestyle, work, and health can be subject to change for Neil Magny. He might be on the verge of retiring, who knows, with this gentleman. He could probably fight for till he's 40, I don't know. Maybe, we'll see. Michael Morales, long range, a lot of work turns into success, initiate into higher wisdom and developing master of self from shadow traps and tricks. Interesting. Is this going to help him master some kind of clinch mastery trick game that Neil Magny has and Michael Morales is going to learn from it? I don't know. We'll see. Whether he wins or loses, right? I assume he would, right? I would hope so. He's a smart, fighting person, athlete, professional. I assume that's what he would do. Neil, hard work and personal life are challenging, but can be very rewarding after the year ends. So does he lose and then win the next two or something like that? Is that what's up? Because Neil just started his year. This is what kind of throws me off a little bit, just this placement here. Fixed mind has no room for new information on Michael Morales' dealings, and social interactions are challenging for him. A sense of life needing an overhaul to upgrade his life. Spiritual studies and practices health improvement. So his health is improving. He's going to get better. He's 25. Spiritual studies and practices can help. I don't know if he's doing that. I hope so. Overhaul to upgrade his life. We'll see. All right, so Neil has a year of difficult ending +2, but he also has a year of wish fulfillment. But a wish fulfillment doesn't necessarily mean a title or a contract or something. Because it also could mean having grandbabies. It could mean having enough money to retire. It could mean going out and getting that certain number of wins. What is he at? What's his total win-loss record? Well, he needs one more win, so maybe he loses this one, but then wins another one, and then ends his year with a good one, or loses two and then wins one and retires or something like that, so he gets that 30th win. You know, wish fulfillment, and it doesn't mean he's going to get it right now because he just started this year of wish fulfillment. So he's going to get the wish fulfillment this year with Neil Magny. You see, I'm talking myself out of freaking picking Neil Magny. Oh my goodness. Michael Morales has a year of recognition, fame, and business success +2 with the pillow, so it's not going to be that great. Which we already know because he's kind of one of those, I'm going to fight 16 fights before I climb to the ranks. You know what I mean? Like, so he's not like an amazing climb the ranks out of nowhere Sean O'Malley or anything like that right now. Although he could potentially be something like that over the next 2 years or 3 years. We don't know. He could out of nowhere just start kicking everybody's ass and climb the ranks out fast. I don't know. What I do know though is their transit scores. And Michael Morales has got +12 and Neil Magny's got a +4. Professional affinity, these two gentlemen probably don't like each other, 44%. Sub, TKO, KO, split decision are live for both of these gentlemen. I'm leaning on the Michael Morales side, but I don't know yet. I'm going to get into the tarot and make my decision. Let's look at their astrology real quick. I don't need to show you the scores. I saved them. You can reference it and figure it out yourself if you want. You really want to prove me wrong or right or whatever. But there's the chart for Neil Magny. And here's Michael Morales. It's got less inner shit and more outer shit. But his outer stuff is kind of mixed with a little more positive. Where Neil's got a lot of inner stuff, but not a lot of outer stuff. And this outer stuff isn't that great of a benefit. It's like, what do we have? 2, 2. Wait, no, yeah, a 2 and a 2. And then this one's a 1, and that's a 0. And then all these scores. Okay, so look, and this is a square. The first one, the highest score is a square, so which is the negative. It doesn't mean negative like you're a bad person, like, but negative like it doesn't really help you. It like challenges you or makes it harder on you. Where a sextile kind of like is a challenge, but it's a good challenge. It's like one you're prepared for. Same with trine. So that's how I look at these things. All right, Michael Morales, here we go. There, and you already saw the scores. I already put it on here. Look, see scores, 12 to 4. Okay, look, 44%. All right. All right, let's get into the tarot, shall we? And what I have here is Spellcaster's Tarot for Neil Magny, because he's somewhat of a spellcaster. The way he wins sometimes. And then for Michael Morales, we have the Marvel Tarot. Shuffle them up, see what we get. Well, this doesn't look good for Neil. He has the 7 of Wands in his atmosphere energy of the fight. This is like a lack of standing your ground or holding your authority or your power over somebody or enforcing your game plan or being the one that's directing traffic, right? Or like the one in charge of the fight, kind of, say, like holding the ground against the other or whatever. It's like he doesn't have that. It's gonna be a very defensive fight with his emotions. He knows this in his heart for some reason. He's been a hermit in his spiritual aspects of his life, which is good because researching about spirituality is a good thing. Or doing that spiritual work, whether it's relaxing and going out with your family, whatever it is, whatever he did for his hermit life, aspects of being spiritually strong. He's doing that, and I mentioned that in the Destiny cards. He has the 3 of Pentacles in reverse in his intellectual aspect. So it's like drama with money and family, or issues that come up, or economic issues that everyone's dealing with, right? The cost of bread's gone up, milk, all this and that, gas and this and that, vehicles, real estate, all this and that, all that kind of stuff is on his mind because he's probably like a leader in his community or in his family in the gym and stuff like that. So it's part of his responsibility. So that's a lot he has to deal with. He has the Ace of Wands in reverse in his physical aspect. So with the fight, it's not a new Neil Magny. It's the same old Neil Magny, and you're not going to see anything special. And he's not going to get off to a good strong start or a good fight out of him. If he does win, it's going to be a decision. If Neil Magny wins, it's going to be one of those robbery or like barely wins, and it could go either way, decisions. And he has the Knight of Wands in reverse as well in his social game, which is like frustrations or disappointment with like what you thought could happen or would happen or should happen with your win-loss record or whatever. You see what I'm saying? Like and not like understanding and to narrow his focus down to what he wants with his wish fulfillment. I think that's part of the issue, is his wish fulfillment isn't narrowed down to a specific outcome. I think it's like, I just wanted to be the best or something. And it's like, okay, According to who, right? You know, perception is everything when it comes to best or GOAT. Greatest of all time. It's all about perception, or what you think is the greatest of all time. It's not necessarily a fact. It's all perspective, right? So, and he needs to learn that lesson. To Neil, what do you want, bud? All right, moving on to the opponent, Michael. Well, Michael Morales has the Seven of Cups, burning passion, emotions of not failing and falling or getting too close and burning and dying. He's got the intellectual detective wittiness about him and his training and his what he's been through with his coaches and everybody. He does have, Neil Magny does present the challenge in the fight of this weird style, or like this, I don't know what to do about it, or like he always catches people in the clinch and wins somehow with his magic, clinch magic or something, and the way he scrambles and bumps and flies and tosses his body around sometimes, that's gonna give him the issues in the fight, right? But look, he has Mr. Fantastic, the Emperor, stretch around and do whatever he needs to get the situation figured out and done and win. Michael Morales wins. The Emperor. He's going to show that he is the new and improved and better version of Neil Magny. He can do what Neil Magny does better than Neil Magny in his mind, and that's what his fighting is going to show. And be like, oh my gosh, he out Neil Magny. He out Neil Magny. He did it better than Neil Magny did it, or something like that, or whatever. But he's gonna have his irritation, frustration, stigmas, you know, the whole world's against me, whatever issues a 25-year-old has, right? I told y'all I'm the best in the world, you know what I mean? That kind of stuff. So there's that. So Michael Morales wins, but he's going to have this frustration with the social game. He needs to calm down and take a deep breath and say, okay, I did it. I won. It's Neil Magny's going to frustrate the hell out of him. He might just end up getting a split decision because of all that, or he might get a sub or TKO or KO. Any of those things are live, but I would just say money line, Michael Morales, safe bet. But not guaranteed. No guarantees. Don't think it's, oh, you said it was a safe bet. That doesn't mean it's guaranteed you're going to win. Safe bet doesn't mean guarantee. You know what guarantee means? It means not safe. But not, I mean, it's safe with it. Okay, so what does safe mean? Safe means not safe, and then guaranteed means you don't have to worry about it. It's guaranteed. You don't have to worry about not safe or safe or any of that. It's guaranteed, right? It's just boom, guaranteed. So there are no guarantees in life. People, wake up. In other words, that's why you should only gamble what you're willing to lose. Wake up. All right. So, anyways, Michael Morales is the pick. I love you. I'll see you later. Bye. Don't forget, subscribe, like, and share, and all those amazing things you do. Bye.